guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. I would very much enjoy if you subscribe and like my videos and leave me a comment. I know that I haven't posted a video in a very long time, but this year was my senior year and I just graduated high school, and I had so many senior activities from prom to grad bash and then graduation, and I also do makeup on the side, so I've been very busy during prom season, and I actually have a wedding booked in June, so I'm really excited about it. So I've just been, really busy with everything, but this summer I do plan to grow my channel, so I will be uploading videos at least once a week, but I do want to get more up than that. So today I filmed an everyday makeup look, and it's something really easy, nothing too dramatic, but I will definitely have more dramatic looks coming. So if you want to see how I did this look, just keep on watching. So first we're starting out with the NYX First Base Primer Spray. And then we're going to go in with the NYX Angel Veil Primer, which is more of a smoothing primer and it fills in pores. So for eyebrows, I decided to speed it up so that this video wouldn't be too long, because I know it's already going to be really long. I just overline my brows slightly, but really I just follow along my natural shape. And I'm using the NYX Tame & Frame in the shade Espresso and an e.l.f. angled eyeliner brush to fill in my brows. Then, to clean up the underneath of my eyebrows, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Medium Deep Tan. And I just clean up the underneath of my eyebrows. I do not go over the top, because I feel like that's a little bit too much for an everyday makeup routine. And then the palette we're going to be using today for eyeshadow is the Morphe 35 Art Palette. And it's just a bunch of neutrals. It's one of their newer palettes. So now for the eyeshadow, I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild blending brush with that shade right there as our transition. And we're going to place that in the crease, but really all the way up to the brow bone, and just all over as a transition shade for our other colors to blend on top of. And that's really just going to be our base for the look today. And then I'm going to take a Morphe M441 brush. It's a tapered blending brush. And I'm going to go in with this reddish brown shade up here. And we're going to focus this more on the outer corner. Then I'm going to go back in with that first blending brush in the transition shade and just blend that out. And then go back in with a darker color and just build it up. I wouldn't go in with too much on your brush to begin with, because it could be really hard to blend it out. It's better to just gradually build up your shadows. Just going back and forth, using windshield wiper motions to blend it out. Now I'm going in with this creamy white shade from the palette and applying that to my brow bone, and this will highlight underneath the brow and also blend out any of the transition shade in case you brought it up a little bit too far. This will help blend that out. And then go black in with your original blending brush and just blend those two colors together. Blending is literally the key to success. So here I'm applying that same Wet n Wild concealer to my lids as a primer for the eyeshadow that we're going to use, which is a gold eyeshadow. And this base will just help the eyeshadow stick to our lids, and it'll help it go on smoother and more pigmented. So this really doesn't have to be too neat. It's not a cut crease. It's just laying down that base for our next eyeshadow. So now we're going to go back to the Morphe palette, and there are so many pretty gold eyeshadows in this palette, but I think I'm going to go in with, we're going to go with this gold right here. And just pack that everywhere where we put the concealer. Here I'm just spraying the eyeshadow with some primer spray. You can use water, your setting spray, or primer spray, whatever. And spraying the brush and then going back into that gold eyeshadow just to make it a little bit more pigmented and to make it look more foiled. The eyeshadows are already pigmented like on its own dry, but the water just helps it be more foiled and to show up a little bit more pigmented so you don't have to work as hard. So that's a really good tip when using shimmery or metallic looking eyeshadows. Morphe eyeshadows are so pigmented. They're some of my favorite, and they're really not expensive. I think this palette only costs $22, I believe. And then I'm going to go back in with that Morphe M441 and with that darker shade we use. Just to make it all smooth, to blend out that gold shade. And then go back in with that Wet n Wild brush. I didn't add any excess product on it. Just make sure there's no harsh lines. Here I'm just creating a wing with the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in jet black. This is my favorite eyeliner. It works so well and it's only $2, so I definitely recommend it. I'm doing a small wing. This eyeliner is very thin, nothing too crazy, because I do have hooded eyes and this is an everyday tutorial. So the eyeliner is really just there to help our lashes look more natural, because I really don't like wearing fake eyelashes without using black eyeliner first. And I just got some mascara on my lid, but if that ever happens, just wait till it dries and take a Q-tip and it'll flake right off. But if you try to do it while it's still wet, it's going to smear. So I lost the footage of me putting on the foundation, but it is the Milani 2-in-1 foundation in the shade 12 Spiced Almond. So now that the foundation is all on, I'm going to go back to the eyes really quick. I'm going to put on my lashes, and I'm using the Salon Perfect 614 lashes. These are my favorite lashes of all time. And I'm going to apply that with some tweezers and the Broadway Eyes Black Lash Glue. Looks like this. Mine is like really messed up, as glue all over it. But that's also my favorite lash glue. It dries like really quick, like I don't have to sit there and wait for it to get tacky. I just stick them in the middle and then adjust the inner corner and the outer corner. Now I'm using that same Wet n Wild concealer underneath my eyes and on my forehead, my cupid's bow, and on the chin to highlight. This concealer is so full coverage. I love it so much. I think it is my favorite drugstore concealer, and it's so cheap. I think it's like $2.99. So I really do recommend this concealer. And my shade is medium deep tan. For an everyday look, I don't really bake. I'm just setting the concealer. You want to make sure you rub out any creases before you set it, because if you put setting powder over creases, it's just going to set in those creases. The only part I bake is my smile lines, because I tend to get really bad smile lines right here. So to prevent that, I just bake it. Smile lines. And now we're going to go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara on the lower lash line. Okay, now we're going to just finish up the face. And I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in the shade Dark Cafe, which is a little bit darker than my skin tone. And I like using this one with certain foundations if I feel like it's a little bit too light, or just to even out. But I really like this powder. Just apply that everywhere you didn't highlight. For an everyday look, I don't contour. I really rarely contour ever. So I'm just gonna bronze using the NYX, I think, New York Dual Contour. Looks like this. And I use the lighter shade. As you can see, I put pan on it. It's literally my favorite bronzer ever. And then I just take this big fluffy powder brush and bronze up my skin. And this bronzer is only $2.99, I think, or $3.99 maybe. Or it could be like more depending on where you get it from, but it's literally my favorite. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a blush. And my favorite types of blushes are peachy blushes. I don't really like pinks that much. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution, the matte blush in Fusion. Looks like this. And it's just like a peach color. So to apply this blush, I'm going to use the Morphe Y3 brush. It looks like this. And this is really pigmented, so I just tap a little bit and tap off all the excess. And apply that to my cheeks. I don't really apply my blush to the apples on my cheeks. I just think that looks weird. I really just apply it right above my bronzer and blend it together. And now for the best part, the highlighter, I'm going to be using the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. I have the palette. It looks like this. And it has 3 different highlighters in it. It has Ballerina, Gilded Honey, and Peach Glow. And today I'm going to be using probably a mixture of ballerina and gilded honey. And I'm just going to take this Sigma tapered highlighting brush, looks like this, and go in with ballerina first. And then just go in with gilded honey around. And then going with gilded honey on my nose. Nose highlight is my case. And also take gilded honey on the cupid's bow. Now we're going to take that same beauty blender and just go over that highlight to make sure everything blended together. And then take our setting spray. Today I'm using the Ulta Dewy Makeup Setting Spray. I really like the smell of this. That's why I bought it. But you gotta hold this really far away from you because the sprayer, it sprays out like a lot. It smells so good. It kind of smells like, yeah, I don't know, but it smells good. And then go back in with the beauty blender and just blend everything together. And lastly, for lips, first I'm gonna go in with the Ruby Kisses Auto Lip Liner in brown. Just look like this. And line my lips. And then I'm gonna use the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in 23. It doesn't say the actual name on here, but I'm pretty sure it's called Frozen Strawberry. It looks like this. These are definitely my favorite liquid lipsticks I found. I just bought these recently, and they are so comfortable. They do dry down matte, but they're not like drying like a normal liquid lipstick. They transfer a little bit, but it's technically a lip stain, so it lasts a really long time. And then over top of that, because I like glossy lips, I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Sepia. Looks like this. And their lip glosses are so pigmented. This is gonna darken it up a little bit. So here's a completed makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will be back with another video in a week. So please stay tuned. Thank you.